I'm extremely proud of becoming a chartered accountant. To now become a fully qualified accountant, it probably is like the highlights of my career, because it's something that I worked really hard for and something I've strived for from when I was younger. I'm an assistant manager in enterprise. My role in Hobart has evolved from very ad hoc work with smaller clients, but it has progressively increased into more complex work and more commercial advice. One of my larger clients is a property developer in Hobart. My day-to-day can often be a lot of management accounting work, but can also be commercial advice. So what properties to acquire, which sites do we need to do feasibility studies on. If I had to recommend Tasmania to anyone, it'd be because of the lifestyle and the fact that you can go down to the coast and wind down pretty regularly, and it's only a half an hour drive. You don't have to travel 2 or 3 hours to get to where you want to go. Studying the CA program was definitely a lot harder than I thought it'd be. The reason I did 2 modules at the same time was because I had studied for a long time prior to that. So when I completed my undergraduate program, I was extremely eager to complete the program as quickly as possible. And if I look back on it, I guess in hindsight over the last year, it was probably the toughest year of my life. So I took every Monday off for a year. I was really disciplined about how much study I did. So I made sure that whenever I did study, I would come into the office early, not sleep in, and I'd bring all my books with me and I would study from the office in a meeting room. So I remember week to week, you'd have to be extremely focused and really driven about getting through the content, because there wasn't the opportunity to catch up on it on the next week. You're always going from one subject to another, and it honestly meant that I had to sacrifice a lot of things, like weekends and Sundays, and that often meant studying at night as well during the week. Having the flexibility to do 2 subjects at once has really put me in the position I am today. The fact that I've completed my CA 1 year earlier than when I would have has enabled me to be able to travel. Now that I've finished my CA, I think the next goal is to travel overseas, and I'll continue my career with KPMG in another country. I'm genuinely proud of finishing my CA. It does put a smile on my face because I understand how difficult it is, but when you come out on the other side, it is a really rewarding achievement.